Rani Durgavati was the queen of Gondwana. She married Dalpat Shah, an adopted king of Rajput dynasty, who was the son of Sangram Shah, the king of Gondwana. She served as queen of Gondwana from 1550 to 1564, during the childhood of her son, Veer Narayan. She is primarily remembered for defending Gondwana against the Mughal Empire. Durgavati was born on the 5th of October 1524 in Kalinjar Fort in Madhya Pradesh. She was born in the family of Shalabam, a Chandela Rajput king. Rani Durgavati was skilled in martial arts such as horse riding, swordsmanship, archery since her childhood. She received most of her education in martial arts such as archery and gunnery. In 1542, she married Dalpat Shah, the eldest son of Sangram Shah, king of the Garha kingdom. She had control over Garha-Mandla, one of the 4 states of the Gond descendants, Garha-Mandla, Devgarh, Chanda and Khel. Through this marriage, the Chandelas of Mahoba and the Raj Gonds of the Garha-Mandla dynasty became allies. She gave birth to a prince, Veer Narayan, in 1545 AD. King Dalpat died just after 7 years of marriage. At the time of her husband's death, Durgavati's son was only 5 years old. During this time, the queen had to manage both her empire and her son. Rani Durgavati took over the reins of the Gondwana kingdom when the new king was a minor. The Diwan, Adhar Kayastha, and the minister Man Thakur helped the queen to run the administration successfully and effectively. Rani Durgavati promoted peace, trade and goodwill throughout her kingdom. The queen took the rule of Gondwana in her own hands. The center of her kingdom was present-day Jabalpur, which the queen ruled for about 16 years. Rani Durgavati shifted her capital from Singorgarh Fort to Chauragarh Fort. It was a fort of strategic importance, situated on the Satpura mountain range. After the death of Sher Shah Suri, Shuja Khan occupied Malwa, and was succeeded by his son, Baz Bahadur in 1556. After ascending the throne, Baz Bahadur invaded Gondwana, the territory of Rani Durgavati. But the invasion was repulsed with heavy losses, giving great prestige to the former. In 1562, Akbar defeated Baz Bahadur, the ruler of Malwa, and annexed Malwa to the Mughal Empire. As a result, the Rani's kingdom came under the Mughal rule. The Rani's contemporary Mughal commander was Khwaja Abdul Majid Asaf Khan, who defeated Ramchandra Singh, the emperor of Rewa. He coveted Rani Durgavati and the wealth of Gondwana. He led the Mughal invasion of the Rani's kingdom after obtaining permission from the Mughal Emperor Akbar. When the Rani came to know about the invasions of the Mughal commander Asaf Khan, she decided to defend her kingdom with all her might. Although her Diwan Behar Adhar Singh warned her about the strength of the invading Mughal army, the Rani maintained her motto that it is better to die honorably than live a dishonorable life. Fight a defensive battle. She reached Narrai, situated between a mountain range on one side and the Gaur and Narmada rivers on the other. It was an unequal battle. The invading Mughals had a large number of trained soldiers equipped with modern weapons, while Rani Durgavati's side had a few untrained soldiers equipped with old weapons. Her Faujdar, Arjun Das, was killed in the battle. The Rani then decided to lead the defense herself. As soon as the enemy entered the valley, her soldiers attacked them. A few soldiers from both sides were killed. But more of the Rani's soldiers were killed. The Rani's territories were very federal, much more decentralized than an average non-tribal state. There were fortified districts, which were administrative units, and were controlled either directly by the emperor, or through subordinate feudal lords and junior kings. About half the villages were in the hands of feudal lords. These local kings recruited and contributed large numbers of soldiers, and in times of war also supplied arms to their ruler. The recruitment standards, training and equipment of these soldiers were not uniform, and were often substandard. Moreover, during war, the feudal lords had a great deal of influence over certain sections of the army. This decentralized structure caused damage during the war against the invading Mughals. At this time, the queen reviewed her strategy with her advisors. She wanted to continue guerrilla attacks on the invading Mughal forces at night. But her chieftains discouraged her and insisted that she face the invading forces in open battle in the light of night. But by the next morning, the Mughal commander Asaf Khan called in the big guns. The queen rode her elephant, Saman, and left for the battle. Her son, Yuvraj Veer Narayan, also took part in the battle. He forced the invading Mughal forces to retreat thrice. But eventually he was wounded and had to move to a safer place. During the battle, the queen was badly injured when an arrow hit her near the ear. Another arrow hit her neck and she fainted. When she regained consciousness, she felt that defeat was certain. Her Mahout advised her to leave the battlefield. But he refused and took out his dagger and killed himself on the 24th of June 1564. His martyrdom day, the 24th of June 1564, is celebrated as Balidan Divas.